Hello, my name is David Ford. I am the lead quest designer for Horizon Zero Dawn here at Guerrilla Games. And with me today is Dennis Zutabir.
And I'm a quest designer, also on Horizon Zero Dawn.
We're going to be looking at one of the quests that Dennis worked on. This is one of our main quests. It takes place about in the middle of the game. And what has recently happened just prior to the start of this quest is Aloy has learned how to do something new. She has acquired some new technology that will allow her to interact with the machines in a new way and override them. And so she has decided she wants to go out and test that out and make sure that it works. And so that's where we're going to pick up with the playthrough. So we're going to start off by going over and talking to a merchant and getting stocked up for our trip.
I need to find a machine. Test this override device.
And what are we going to buy today?
We're going to buy a precision bow that's going to help us later. It's called the Sharp Shot bow.
Okay.
And I will equip it instead of the Tripcaster.
Okay. And what's different between this bow and the one that you have?
This one allows for greater precision. Actually, I can just go and show it in-game. If Aloy pulls out this bow, she has a much closer view of which she's going to hit. So, I guess we'll head out now.
Yeah.
We've jumped ahead a bit. Striders.
I can test the override.
No. No, back into the grass.
Well, he might make this easy. He's going to come over.
Yeah,
and,
that's good.
come over and say hi.
Yeah, absolutely. Here we go. Trying to test this new spear.
Here it goes. Come on.
All right.
It worked. It's hostile.
Well, better get on before he attacks.
Yeah, better. Ooh. All right, let's get out of here.
So that's how we acquire mounts. There's a couple different machines that we can use for mounts, and of course there are some other machines that cannot be used as mounts but can still be overridden and can become your combat buddies for a short period of time.
Absolutely. And now we're headed to the gates to meet up with Varl, one of the Nora heroes, who's been charged with protecting the valley, and he's doing a good job.
I take it?
Am I seeing things? Or were you riding that Strider when you came through the gate?
I was. It's hard to explain.
I imagine so. Strange times we live in. We who've survived. I recognize you, of course. Aloy, the outcast who won the proving. I'm glad to see you survived your wounds.
High Matriarch Tirsa said you might know the way to Meridian.
The capital of the Carja Sundom? You seek exile?
No. A traitor named Olin. The Matriarchs made me a seeker so I could go after him.
And then you should head north to Mother's Crown. If you make it, talk to Maria. She'll point the way.
If I make it?
The trail is dangerous. Ever since the War Party massacre, our lands go unpatrolled, and our borders unguarded. We have no war chief to lead us.
Isn't that Resh's job?
Ugh. Only because Sona went missing. I'd go after her myself, but she ordered me to hold this gate with my life. And so I have.
So we're going to ask him a question, get some more information about something you mentioned.
Almost too many to name. The killers are still out there, and somehow they've corrupted the machines, spreading madness.
Yes. I've seen it myself.
Bandits, too. Cutthroats who snuck across the border to prey on us. The word is, there's a camp in the metal ruins upriver.
Sounds like I need to craft more arrows.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
I should be on my way.
Aloy, before you make the journey to Mother's Crown and beyond, is there any chance you could search for Sona? The tribe needs her leadership. I'd go after her myself if she hadn't commanded me to hold this gate at all costs.
Where was she last seen?
The War Party massacre site. A wooded hollow across from Devil's Thirst, on this side of the river. You might be able to pick up her trail there. She went after the killers who attacked the Proving, who killed those we love, who tried to kill you.
I get it, Varl. I'll see what I can do.
Okay. So, we're on one of the main quests, but Varl's just given us another quest that we can do. This is something that we could choose to do right now, or something we can do later. For right now, we're just going to continue on with Secret the Gates, but we may have an opportunity later to switch to the other quest.
Absolutely.
Call
Our horse.
Yeah.
Right. So this is the first time Aloy is outside of the Embrace unaccompanied by anyone else. And
Yeah, it's a big moment for her going out into the world and
Yeah.
finding out what's out there. Oh, who's this guy?
You were right, Hunter. Were you injured when the war party was ambushed?
poor guy.
Not exactly. And I'm not a hunter, or a brave, or anything really. You shouldn't even be talking to me.
Oh, whatever you are, you're hurt. What happened?
My name's Kren. I thought I'd have a go at the trials at the hunting grounds over the rise, you know, all my skills. It didn't go very well.
You got injured at a hunting grounds? Oh.
Well, I was aiming for a canister on the back of a grazer, and my bowstring snapped, and I tripped, and... forget it. It wasn't pretty, okay? I just wanted to train a bit. Hunting grounds are perfect for that. They offer trials, which are like challenges, and they give you marks if you accomplish objectives or beat certain times. The keep is up there on the hill, just to the north. Talk to him to do a trial. I'm sure you'd do better than I did.
I need to get going, Kren.
All right. Be careful, especially if you're heading north. And be sure to hit the hunting grounds if you want to train up.
So he's just introduced us to the concept of hunting grounds. Hunting grounds are places you can go and do these timed trials. And they're fun in and of themselves. They have rewards that are associated with them. There are some special versions of weapons that you can purchase that are special only to the hunting guild. What's really neat is if you do enough hunting grounds, you can actually unlock another quest series that has a nice arc to it and a cool finale.
We've jumped ahead a bit.
So this is Mother's Crown. This is where we were told to meet up with Maria. As you can see on the screen, there are a number of quests that we can pick up here, and some of them complement the quests that we're on. Some of them are completely standalone, independent stories.
Here she is.
Right now we
They
are here
made
to
her a
see
seeker.
Maria.
Come here, girl. Let's have a look at you.
The girl with the mark of a seeker. The Sentinel saw you coming.
You're Maria. Varl told me you'd know the way to Meridian.
The Karja capital. West will take you to it, but their soldiers will stop you long before you get there.
They can try.
No, what I mean is there's a Karja fort that guards the pass between east and west. Word is the Karja have sealed the gate out of fear of the corrupted machines infesting our sacred land.
So if I clear out the corrupted machines, they'll open the border?
I suppose. But I can't spare any braves to help you.
Who said I needed help?
You'll clear the valley, all by yourself.
I'm good with that.
For your sake? Better than good, I hope.
How far has the corruption spread?
I've seen it myself in machines at the head of the valley, and there's been word of corrupted machines in the south, too. Whatever the corruption is, it doesn't just affect machines. It burns flesh and sickens the injured.
Do the corrupted machines have any weaknesses?
Fire seems to affect them more than ordinary machines. A small mercy. This is a curse only the goddess can lift.
Unless we find out what's behind it and put a stop to it.
The matriarchs have spoken, Aloy. All we can do is fight, and pray to the goddess.
I should be
Set
going.
up.
All right. Be careful out there, Aloy. I hope you find whatever it is you're after.
Just check them out for a bit.
So we've gotten some information. We need to clear the corruption zones before we can continue on with our ultimate goal, which is to leave the
So
North
go
Territory.
west,
Yeah,
all the way up here, and then
out.
to the valley. Yeah.
But we moved on to the next section. Okay, so this is an area. It's full of corrupted machines that have been corrupted by something. You've got a special way you're going to try to take this encounter down, right?
Yeah, these particular machines are highly susceptible to fire damage. I can scan them, and it will actually show that their weakness is fire. In fact, their strength is towards corruption. Yeah, and the nice thing about corrupted grazers is that they have an additional weakness, which once again involves their canisters. And I'll demonstrate this.
They're scanning for me. Those machines, they can see the corruption patterns in that smoke.
Just make sure he doesn't charge before he...
Almost done.
Yeah, he spotted me. Nope. No. Ouch. Alright, let's search these for parts. Because
Seems almost to eat away at metal. Maybe that's what drives the machines now. I know
Looks like our horse is still alive this time.
is it?
Yeah.
Let's call it no.
Oh, he just took
No,
off.
the horse took off. So we're going to have to find ourselves a new horse.
Yep.
We've jumped ahead a bit.
We definitely have a strong emphasis on tactics, figuring out what their strengths and weaknesses are, making sure that you have the right resources going into battle. But when we've designed the encounters, we've worked really hard to make sure that there's a variety of tactics. And we try to make that pretty clear often to say you can directly attack, and maybe you're playing with some
Here they come.
NPC companions, and they'll tell you, we'll follow your lead. If you want to take this stealthily, that's fine. When things go crazy, we'll jump in.
Oh dear. These hit hard, these machines. The horse is going to help you out. This is actually perfect.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, that was great.
Get him.
And another one.
That was good.
Yeah.
Softened it up.
Now let's be a bit more cautious now. Some grass. Let's get down here. Okay. How's about we switch out one of our weapons and do this. Here are the shock wires.
We're going to set a trap.
Yes. Now all I need to do is lure them in. Oh. Hello there.
Hey, buddy.
Come and get me. It's effectively stunned him and makes for an easy kill.
So the corrupted versions of the machines are more powerful. They have more durability.
Could leak these corrupted liquids.
Yeah. So with the Watchers earlier, we were taking them out with one shot to the eye. But these take a little bit more punishment to be done.
Let's see how well they react to fire here. No, they won't.
Horse is still alive.
Yes. Let's forage for some healing supplies here.
Okay.
Nice, an outfit modification. Wanna do this?
Yeah.
Right, let's
See what you got.
the outfit here. Let's upgrade this because it. Wait, that's this menu.
Yeah, crafting.
One slot. Bit more stealth. Bit more shockweave.
Let's go stealth.
There.
Good for getting the drop on the next encounter that we're going to, which is it's a big one.
Don't spoil it.
It's a big one. That's all I'll say.
Right, let's get to the next location. Right, so this is the gate, but it looks like it's under attack.
We can,
So let's lure one of the robots right here. Yeah, that got his attention. We're still invisible. Now he's gonna, hopefully he's gonna come investigate. No, he's distracted by everyone attacking them up there.
yeah, let's see if we can get in there. But I might still be able to sneak up on them.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Uh-oh. All right, that didn't work.
actively, no. No, but he walked straight, no he didn't walk straight past me. Well he did, but.
Turn back, girl! These machines...
Right in the key. Almost. That's just it. Let's tie you down as well.
Soften him up a bit.
Oh yeah, just a bit.
There we go.
We're not out of the woods yet.
That Watcher's not going to finish you. You got this.
I got it.
There we go.
Nice.
All right, so we've cleared the corruption from the valley. We've defeated the encounter at the gate.
Gates.
And maybe now
They'll let us
they'll
through.
let us through.
So, will you open the gate for me now?
You heard her! Open the gates! And send word to Captain Balon! Where are you headed, girl? To the outer towers!
To Meridian!
The way of broken stones is a hard run, even in the best of times. You might want to have a word with Captain Balon. He came from Meridian not long ago. You find him in the fort, on a balcony to the left overlooking the valley.
Okay, thanks.
We're the ones who should be thanking you for taking down those machines. Walk in light, Nora.
And this is about as far as we're going to go today. All right, well, that's all we have today for this playthrough. I had a really good time sitting with you
Me too.
and playing through this. We're really looking forward to sharing this with the world in just a few weeks.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
PS4 for the players.
Let me tell you what's out there. Vast reaches of wilderness, untamed. A rugged domain, majestic, but lethal. It belongs to them, the machines. The steel beasts who rule these lands and guard the secrets buried beneath its crumbling ruins. If you hunt these wilds, no matter how skilled you are, no matter how clever, you will become the hunted. Can you brave that challenge? Can you pass that test? If you want to survive, you have to make the kill. Only then can you bring to light the deep secrets of the Earth.
上。
Turn back! Corrupted machines in the valley!
I have to cross. I'm headed for the border.
Then may the goddess show mercy.
Shellwalkers. Let's have a look. I should focus scan them. Got some weak spots, but they're tough. Risky, but I need the components. Two explosive traps coming right up.
Watch out! It's corrupted!
You did it! I came from Mother's Rise.
Corrupted attacked the village.
Yes, and something worse. A demon.
What do you mean, a demon?
It scuttled from the forest. Drove a group of watchers mad.
How'd it do that?
I saw, but I did not understand. Oh, Goddess, protect us!
Keep running for Mother's Crown, it's not far.
Come with me, or the demon will kill you.
I don't believe in demons, and I don't run when lives are at stake. Get out of here.
You're crazy!
The village. I'll never make it in time. Unless I get a mount. Broadheads. If I override one of those, that should do.
The village. What's that noise? What the hell is that? It's corrupting the Watcher? Vulnerable to fire. Here we go! That was close. Strong, all right. Try jumping now! This machine, it looks ancient. Where did it come from?
Peggy 16.
Hi, my name is Mark Norris, Senior Producer for Guerrilla Games on Horizon Zero Dawn. And here we are, finally with Paris Games Week. We premiered Horizon Zero Dawn at E3, and at that time we only showed the behind closed doors to a number of the media members, but we've never shown it publicly. And finally, we are going to do that here today. One thing that you should know almost immediately is, yes, you can explore everything that you can see here, but we're on a quest. Now, we've hidden that quest UI and that quest interface, but one of those two tribes that you saw previously in the trailer, one of them has given you a quest, and it's a quest of critical importance. And that quest is to get a very specific resource. It's a resource from the canisters that you can find on the back of this herd that we call the grazers. Now, why do you need this resource? Why does this tribe need it? What is happening in this world? Those are still things that we're going to keep a mystery. But you will desperately need to retrieve this because it's a critical part of what's happening. As you're looking at this screen, for the very first time, you're going to notice some of our UI or our HUD elements. Now, the art on this isn't exactly final, but you can start to see how the game is really starting to creep into what we're doing. You can see in the top middle part of the screen that there is a compass. Now, we've hidden our quest markers and our quest objectives, and we'll talk about a quest here in just a moment, but you can see a compass certainly denotes an open world style of adventure. In the upper right hand corner of the screen, what you can see is the very beginning of a level and an experience bar, so you can start to see the RPG elements start to seep in. In the lower left-hand corner of the screen, you can actually see our health bar. It's unusual, it's painted like an arrow. Some of the tribal influences are certainly coming into the UI and HUD, and even though the art's not final, you can expect that those tribal influences will stay. You've seen a number of locales inside of the trailer for Horizon Zero Dawn. You've seen some desert, you've seen some snow, and of course you see here the forest. And currently Aloy is crouched in what we call some stealth grass or some tall grass. Stealth plays an incredibly important part of Horizon Zero Dawn. In fact, you can see the UI element for this. Right underneath the compass is a little circle. That is in fact a stealth indicator. And so Aloy will need to wait for the right moment in order to introduce that stealth attack.
Sorry, little one.
So we mentioned that there are a couple of RPG elements, right? One of those things that you just saw, especially if you've got the keen eyes or if we zoom in on it, is the number 825 that just popped up. So that number 825 is incredibly important. Why? Because it denotes that there are, in fact, RPG elements hiding behind the hood. That is a damage value. We call that floating combat text, and you can see that number pop up. But now we've actually also gotten into the loot menu. Now we've described previously how important the machine parts are to the world of Horizon Zero Dawn, but here we're showing you some of those parts. In fact, that flame coil that you can see on screen is one of the elements that's required to build explosive arrows. Now, machine parts are incredibly important. The economy, the entirety of the world of Horizon Zero Dawn is built around these machine parts. So here you can see Aloy picking up what is essentially a couple of health plants. Now those will fill up your health if you get low, but the important thing here is actually what they represent. You will want to explore every nook and cranny of this open world. The ancient city, the tops of mountains, rivers and valleys, all kinds of settlements, because you never know what you'll find. Guerrilla's DNA is strong in Horizon Zero Dawn. We've talked about this game being an action RPG, but Guerrilla Games is really known for its action. What Aloy is going to do here, she's going to use what we call the explosive tripwire. And that is really used as a trap. It can be used as a defensive countermeasure, but it's mostly used as a preventative measure. She knows, because she spent so much time with these machines, that these grazers are incredibly skittish, that they will run off at the first sight of her or the first sight of noise. And she knows that if she's going to complete this quest, she's got to get those canisters. So for her, the best way to make sure this happens is to set these explosive tripwires down and try to find a way to force the grazers into the traps. So that's what we're going to try and do. We're going to set down a couple of these traps and we're going to try and create a distraction. The machines in Horizon Zero Dawn do have herd-like activities. And here we have a species defending itself, these grazers, allowing a couple of them to stick around to fight Aloy. This is the mighty Thunderjaw. One thing that you will immediately notice is the size differential between Aloy and the Thunderjaw. The Thunderjaw is 24 meters long and it's 10 meters wide. It has 93 destructible armor plates, each with its own health value, and it has 271 animations and 67 VFX. It has 12 attacks, it's 550,000 polygons. And so what we're taking a look at here is actually some of the strategic and tactical elements of a fight that Aloy will want to think about when she gets engaged with the Thunderjaw. So we're going to take a look right here at the fact that there's actually some weak points on the Thunderjaw. As you're taking a look at the leg here, that orange muscle that you can kind of see underneath there, that is also a weak point. If you're able to hit that, you're able to do 4 times the amount of damage that you would ordinarily do. Now the question is, how would you actually take off that armor plate? Now we give you a couple of options there, but the best option is to use the machine itself. So we're taking a look at the disc launcher right now, and you saw earlier in the E3 trailer that you can shoot off the machine. You can shoot off the disc launcher, but you didn't know why we did it. The reason why we did it is because it takes a lot of arrows to knock off a Thunderjaw's armor plate. But if you can knock off its disc launcher, you can pick the disc launcher up and use its own weapons against it, and that's one of the best ways to take down the Thunderjaw. Fighting the Thunderjaw is an awe-inspiring experience. We talked previously about the fact that it has 12 attacks. A number of those attacks that you're seeing now you hadn't seen before. It's not that it has a tail swipe and a foot stomp and a little bit of a disc launcher attack. Shooting off those disc launchers is incredibly important for a second tactical reason. It has a 360-degree absolute assault with that disc launcher that makes it incredibly difficult for you to get anywhere close to it. So you're going to want to take off those disc launchers. But if you are, you'll notice now it still has a rail gun and a mouth laser. So this thing's serious. Even though it's previously damaged, it still has a huge amount of attacks. So what Aloy is going to try and do here is try to find a way to tie the machine down so that she gets a brief window to figure out her next move. So that was the playthrough of the behind closed door session of Horizon Zero Dawn. We cannot wait to show you more. We're going to show you something brand new and something huge next year. Thank you.
For the players.
We know we weren't the first ones here. Our stories speak of the ones that came before. The old ones. The world of the old ones was so different than ours. They had built incredible cities with towers that reached the stars. But a darkness came, and their cities turned to graves. And without them, the land started to change. Their great cities faded away. And in their place came new life. Over time, one by one, the tribes came to these lands. Some small and humble, some powerful as kings. They say my tribe was the first to hunt, the first to raise our bows. For this world was never ours. We've always shared it. A dangerous balance between man and machine. There's the herd. Finally. Damn it. A watcher. Better stay out of sight. Go away. No, you don't. Sorry, little one. I couldn't let you call for help. Perfect day for a hunt. This is going to be harder than I thought. Okay. Those canisters should be full by now. Just a couple more. Oh, come on! Yes! Here we go! Oh, someone's angry! Gotta get under it. Got it! Stay still! All right. Time to shut you down! The stories don't tell where the old ones went. They don't tell us why the machines rule these lands. But they warn us that this balance cannot last. The storm is coming. And I will be ready.
PlayStation